your source for information, inspiration, motivation, and fun. If you're looking to talk politics or religion, this show's not for you. Aaron's Hour. Aaron's Hour. Conversations with the opinion makers, movers and shakers, risk takers, and your phone calls at 702-221-7283. That's 702-221-SAVE. Aaron's Hour. Aaron's Hour. Hosted by longtime Las Vegas broadcaster, author, motivational speaker, and member of the Las Vegas Entertainers Hall of Fame, Aaron Phillips. In seminars across the country, he's inspired and motivated thousands. Now, he's going to inspire and motivate you, and he'll do it with passion, style, and his trademark sense of humor. Now, here's the host of Aaron's Hour, Aaron Phillips.
Hey, welcome back to Aaron's Hour. Hour number 2 is about to get, well, I guess it is getting started. You're listening to Aaron's Hour, coming to you live from my home studio, KSHP 1400 AM in Las Vegas. And joining me, I am so honored and tickled pink to have my friend. Besides, she's going to class up the joint here right now. The host of a very successful Tuesday night 10 p.m. show, sports and fitness and food, and come hungry to the show because you get fed a lot. MissyFit Sports, Miss Missy joins me. How are you, dear?
Good. Good morning.
Listen how shy. On her show, she's like, hey, my show, hi, it must be the morning hours for you.
Yes.
Plus, I know you're tired.
Yes, I am. I did a lot of moving.
Yes, you packed up and moved. So, so you guys you and Ray are kind of finding a place still, I heard?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So where, you live in a tent somewhere right now? Kind of in between, in a storage facility? What?
Well, he has another house, but his parents are living in there,
gotcha,
so we're
gotcha.
kind of
Forcing that he's evicting them for you guys? Is that what he said? Ray, come on, bud.
No, so we're there with his parents on the other side of the wing.
No, the other side of the wing.
Yeah.
The wing. That's what happens when you write a book. Bleeding Greed is a very successful book, and so now he's got a wing to his house. It's called The Shed in the backyard. But anyway, I digress. Thank you for joining me.
Yes, I'm
Appreciate
always excited to be here.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. All right, so I have a couple of headlines I want to talk about.
Okay.
I want to bring up, and I want your opinion on this stuff. So I find some of the crazy mundane headlines.
Okay.
We know Uber is a fad.
Uber.
Lyft, all those ride-sharing stuff. But did you know that Uber services is not just relegated to automobiles? Did you know that?
I did not.
Okay, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
In Cologne, Michigan, they have a taxi service that has 4 wheels and 4 legs and is great on gas mileage. Because...
Where's this out again?
Cologne, Michigan.
Okay.
Good old
I have a
Cologne.
Good old
feeling I know.
Cologne. What's that?
I have a feeling I know where this is going.
All right, very good. So Timothy Hochstedler is adding some horsepower to ride sharing with his horse and buggy. He calls it the Amish Uber.
Boy.
Wow. But
So-
now they can't use phones, though. So how do you actually get them?
Gotta use the old thumb.
You know what? That's a great. And I don't remember if the article is actually talking about how you chase him down. He's just apparently riding around the city
Like a rickshaw.
Like a rickshaw.
Yeah.
So it just says if you're ever in Cologne, Michigan, keep an eye out for Hochstetler's Amish Uber. To get a ride, you have to flag him down without a cell phone.
Nice.
Or take your cell phone and throw it at him, and he'll
Right.
certainly, you
Right,
gain
you
his
get it.
attention. But so, first of all, you really have to have a place that you have no rush to get to if you're going to take a horse and buggy as an Uber ride.
Sure.
And it's more of an attraction kind of fun thing
Right.
to
It's
do around
probably
the city.
more for tourists.
Yeah.
I don't know why you'd be going to Cologne, Michigan for tourism, but who knows?
All right, send your emails to Danny if you're in Cologne, Michigan.
That's right.
He said it, we didn't.
I'll take it.
But yeah,
Well,
Uber in a buggy.
normally it's about, 25 miles an hour to go
Oh,
on the main street. So that's
okay.
probably around the
I was
same
gonna
as a
say,
horse
I
and
don't know,
buggy.
horse
No
and buggy
chance.
is-
No
Right?
chance. 10 to 15 miles
10
an
to
hour.
15 on
I
that
don't
bad
think
boy?
I don't think
A
those
horse
things,
and buggy going
If
10
it's
to 15
one
miles an hour?
horse, I don't think it goes over 10 miles an hour.
I've never seen anyone go past a trot.
Yeah.
Like Central Park basically has
Right.
Right.
Ubers that way, right?
Which I have a story about that
Go
one.
ahead, share it.
Well, one New Year's Eve when I was a little crazy. This is my
Different from today,
Yeah.
you're talking
Oh yeah,
about? Oh, okay.
in my 20s.
Oh, okay.
So my girlfriend and I, we were staying at the W for the, New Year's Eve, Apple,
The ball drop.
the ball drop and everything. And afterward, we didn't want to end the night. So I seen one of those guys with a horse and buggy, and I told him, now, mind you, I'm in a full-on gown. I said, I want to take this, horse and buggy. He goes,
Right.
sure, no worries, but I'm taking it back to the stable. I said, that's fine. I'll go to the stable with you. But I wanted to actually, ride the horse.
Oh, so actually like horseback riding,
Yes.
not just in the...
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So, and what I love about New York City, if you have the money, you can do anything you want.
That's true. Just a little under the table, the guy
Yeah.
gets you the horse.
So I literally had my girlfriend in the back, and here I am on the horse in a gown, bringing it back to the stable.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So how far
Yeah.
of a jaunt was it horseback to get back to the stable from where you guys were?
Well, we were only, on 42nd Street, and it just
Oh,
didn't
okay.
have to go too far. They're only allowed to go so far
Right,
as
right.
it is. So, and then it was funny, I lived in the East Village at the time.
Okay.
So I still had to take a cab back home. So,
Couldn't even take your own Uber back to
No.
the house. You had to park it in the stable. Think about it. Think about how that sounds. I mean, I got Ubered, but we had to put it in the stable last night and feed it some hay to
Right.
regenerate for the next day. But yeah, so you can do. I mean, I guess traditionally Amish country is in Pennsylvania, usually
Yes.
the southeast area, Lancaster, and I've driven through there years and years and years ago. If you ever get on an open highway, Route 322 from Penn State, where I went to school, down to the Philly area, Route 322 kind of cuts diagonally across Pennsylvania from northwest to southeast. That Route 322 cuts through the heart of Amish country. Ever get stuck behind a horse and buggy on an open road with a double lane line that you
Right.
can't cross, and you're doing 20 miles an hour on this open road? Man, it's it's like driving here in Vegas when you're behind slow people in the fast lane on the left lane and
the
no one's
worst.
moving.
Right.
My God, that was crazy.
They make great pies, though, so I hear.
and candy.
Oh, they ask.
yeah.
Amish.
And the candy you can get there.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. You can get candy and all that good stuff. And I mean, it's not my lifestyle. I'm too attached to my cell phone. But anyway, I thought that was just an interesting
Yeah.
thing.
That is interesting.
Horse and buggy. Okay, this happened a couple of weeks ago, so I'm sorry I'm a little late on this. But did you hear about two people of Chef Gordon Ramsay's newest restaurant on the Strip, Hell's Kitchen, got burned by having a drink that was served that is known for flames on top?
Okay.
Now, the story does not talk about what the drink was because it has since been removed from the menu. Okay?
Rightfully so.
Absolutely. So the company would not specify the drink, but says it's been taken off the menu. It was a flaming tiki-style cocktail called the Rum Donkey. The online menu shows that the ingredients were Cruzan single barrel rum, Fallernum, brown sugar, ginger beer, and torched passion fruit.
Okay.
Okay, now I watch Bar Rescue. I don't know if you guys do on Sundays,
I have
right? John
occasionally.
Tyler. And John, if you're watching and listening, I'm still hoping to get you on my show soon. I know you're busy with filming and stuff. But the bartenders, they show when they flame, certain things on the top, but I can't imagine how bad this drink preparation would have gone awry to burn two people who were taken to the hospital. Why? I mean, what would do that? I mean,
Talk about a happy hour.
did they get taken to the hospital because they burned their lip and they were in Gordon Ramsay's restaurant and thought, I better play this up a bit?
Let's see. Let's see what was reported. Clark County Fire Department Chief John Clayson says the department transported two people to the hospital, but firefighters didn't have to extinguish any fire.
Right.
He had no information on the extent of the customer's injuries or status. So it may have been just something like you said, where
Right.
maybe they tried to drink it when the flames were still
Oh, that
on.
was hot. It burned my tongue.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Honey, hold on a second.
What's the speed dial for the attorney?
Yeah,
PI. I know a
let's-
couple of PI attorneys in town. We can call them.
Well, that's pretty much how the coffee situation happened with McDonald's.
Oh my God! Remember that story?
Now we have to
hold
read
on.
the label.
I will tell you something about that. That is they spun that so bad. Have you ever seen the burns on that woman from the coffee?
I probably did.
They
when it
did a
was happening.
documentary about it on HBO
Right.
called
Stop.
Hot Coffee. Yes, that woman. They show the pictures of her burns on her
Right.
legs. It was terrible what happened to her.
Really?
And McDonald's and the Better Business Bureau spun it to now we can't even drink coffee without lawsuits. This lady had serious burns on her legs. I challenge you to watch Hot Coffee on HBO. It's
Okay.
HBO documentary. It will
I'm gonna
change
find
your
it.
mind about all these quote unquote frivolous lawsuits.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
find it because that's interesting. I mean,
Because I thought the same thing. I was like, oh yeah, now we can't. What kind of a country are we living in? I can't drink a coffee without a warning label. No, that
Absolutely.
lady burned her legs, and you see it and you just wince and go, oh my goodness.
do you remember how she spilled the coffee?
They just passed it to her, and
Through the window?
through the window, and
And the
the
cup wasn't tight?
cup wasn't tight, and it spilled, and it went in her thighs, on the inside of her thighs, and she was like 70 years old.
Wow.
And they ruined her life over this.
Okay,
They
I
ruined
will
her-
have
yeah,
to
you
check
gotta
it
watch
out.
it.
Because, you know, when you hear stuff like that happen, when you know you're getting served hot coffee or hot cocoa or something like that, you got to know to be careful. But if the lid wasn't on tight,
That's another case.
that's a different story.
Yeah,
And I didn't remember that.
But so the documentary is fantastic because they cover that, but then they cover like 2 or 3 other cases that were considered frivolous
Gotcha.
and that were spun. So it's really fascinating documentary.
Gotcha. Perfect. All right. Well, all that fun talk on burns and hot coffee and Amish takes us to our first break. So you're listening to Aaron's Hour, coming to you live from my home studio, KSHP 1400 AM. My guest, MissyFit Sports host Missy's with me in studio.
Woohoo.
We'll talk about hopefully who your guest will be tomorrow night,
Yes.
which should be fun. We'll be back with more right after this.
Do you wake up every day with little aches and pains? Or worse yet, were you injured in a car accident? Were you injured just getting out of bed? If you said yes to any of the above, then you need to call Drs. Danielle Buda and Jody Altman from the Centennial Wellness Center. Located in the Northwest Centennial Hills area, Dr. Buda and Dr. Altman make sure that every treatment provided is tailored to your specific aches and pains. The entire staff is dedicated to making sure that the finest chiropractic care is given to each and every patient. Call 702-458-2225 to schedule your free consultation. Centennial Wellness Center, 702-458-2225.
How many times have you looked back at your staff and wished there was a better way to know how well they'll perform at their position? Over time, how much money have you wasted on the wrong hire? Guess what? There's a better way. Upside Business Solutions gives you the tools to understand how your staff will reach peak performance. Other personality assessments, such as DISC, Myers-Briggs, and Strength Finder, does not tell you how someone will perform. Upside Business Solutions uses the Colby assessment to identify the natural way an individual will take action. With this assessment, the candidate will have the natural ability to meet the job expectations you establish to find the best hire. Contact Vicki at 702-506-2960 to schedule a consultation. Mention Aaron's Hour and receive 15% off a Colby A assessment. When you're ready to uncover the mystery of human performance, call Vicki at 702-506-2960 to help bring out the best in your people.
All right, welcome back. Hey, real quickly, remember, mark your calendar, September 10th at the Distill Restaurant on West Charleston. The Victor B. Cohen Foundation. I will be also hosting with Victor. Proceeds benefit childhood obesity and diabetes efforts to increase the knowledge and education in our community. We're going to have celebrity guests, games and prizes, multiple big screens. They have like almost 30 TVs throughout the restaurant. We have VIP tables, which, by the way, I'm going to share the information real quickly because I think it's important. We're going to have 3 VIP tables where you will actually be able to sit and mingle with our guest celebrities and entertainers that will be coming each week. And we want you to be participant because all monies are donated to the foundation. So real quickly, here's what's going to be going on. You can reserve our Super Bowl table, which seats 12 for only $350. That's $29 a person. Or we have 2 wild card tables, seats up to 6 people for only $150 total. That's $25 a person. Now, the VIP package includes champagne, orange juice, cranberry juice. You get 5 free raffle tickets to our raffle prizes. Selfie with the celebrity who's going to be there. Autographed pictures of the guests will only be $10. Reserve your seat now for your favorite team. You can come the 10th. You can come every Monday and Thursday simply by going to TVBC, the Victor B. Cohen Foundation, tvbcf.org. You can send in your payment and names accordingly. We're also going to have raffle prizes, silent auction, putting with the pros, billiards with the pros, signs and selfies. All donations are tax deductible. Come out September 10th. It's a doubleheader night, so you're going to have tons of fun. We have a lot of food, tailgate food, everything that you could ever want in terms of watching some football. And that's every Monday and Thursday throughout the football season. We will be up there. So So come out, be regular, make donations, and help the foundation educate our kids and our community and all other good stuff that we have going on. Okay.
That sounds like a blast.
It's going to be fun. It will be fun. There's no question. He's trying to line up. I don't want to divulge who he's talking to, but he's got a lot of connections. And as soon as we know who's coming that first Monday, I will tell you this. Neil Portnoy from Portnoy Galleries, the premier caricature artist probably in the world. I've been Portnoy not once but twice. I'm on his wall of fame. Thank you, Neil. He will actually be there on the 10th doing quick caricatures of those who want it.
That's awesome.
So Neil will be there as a special guest as well. So come on out on the 10th. See us all. Come get caricatured. Okay. So before we do, let's do getting to know you with Missy first. How's that?
Okay.
And then I have a list. Yeah, cue the music up. And then I found a link which I thought was interesting. 10 words that, believe it or not, are 100 years old.
Wow.
All right. So let's do quickly getting to know Missy, because everybody knows you. You've got your show. You're part of the KSHP family here. But let's really get to know you the way that Aaron Phillips gets to know people. Okay?
Okay.
I don't put a spot. That's what we should do. We should get like a spotlight.
Ooh.
Turn out the lights in the studio and just have a spotlight like they're being interrogated. That would be cool. Favorite all-time song, Miss Missy, that when it comes on, you're just jamming?
Billy Joel, You're My Home.
Billy Joel. See, yeah.
I'm an old soul.
No, I'm with you. Listen, when Danny decided, my program director and all-around great guy here pushing the buttons, decided in the last segment, I'm getting to know.
Yeah, that's happening.
Getting to know.
Getting to know. Exactly. So, favorite all-time actor, movie or TV?
Actor.
Actor, the male side.
The male side. Ew. Well,
Ew.
good. I know. Ooh. I went.
Oh,
Ooh.
I just said
I was gonna think about that. You know, it goes back and forth.
Okay.
Um.
So one and 1A, is that what you're saying?
I know it goes back and forth. You know, I like Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
He's a great actor. I used to love, your stereotypical, mob movie actors.
Right.
Then that gets old, Like, okay, they're playing the same thing every
What's
time.
Matthew McConaughey's favorite catchphrase? It just are you?
All right.
All
right.
You
All
remember I
right,
say
all
that
right.
sometimes on my show.
Right. Yes, that's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like him in the Cadillac commercials though. That he
The,
recently-
No,
that was,
Was it
Lincoln.
Cadillac? Oh, it was Lincoln. Oh, the
Lincoln.
MKZ
Yeah.
or something. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I take that back. Cadillac. Sorry.
Jim Carrey did a fantastic job of spoofing that on SNL a few years ago.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did the commercials as Matthew McConaughey. And it was really funny. You can find it on YouTube. It's really funny.
Nice. Favorite all-time actress?
Actress.
Yes.
I'm going to have to say probably, let's see, Liza Minnelli. Even though she's a singer, she's done some good work, and I love her.
Okay.
Yeah, Liza.
That's it.
She's
Is she-
all around good girl.
She's got some medical issues now, though, doesn't she?
She
She's
hasn't.
not well.
She hasn't called me, so I really don't know.
Liza, give Missy a call, will you,
Liza,
please? Oh,
Let
my
me know
goodness.
what's going on.
Favorite all-time movie that when it's on, you're telling
Okay.
Ray, leave me alone.
Ready?
Go ahead.
The original Arthur with Dudley Moore.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that. Yes.
Okay, and there you go,
Arthur, he
Liza.
does as he pleases.
That movie will have me laughing so hard. I don't care. I'll have the worst day of my life. I can put that on, and he slurs so much in it that
I
you
know,
have
Dudley
subtitles on. Please rewatch that. That
That's-
movie's the best movie of all time.
That was. Did you like Dudley Moore in 10?
It was alright.
It was alright.
Arthur's the best.
Oh, absolutely. Arthur. That's.
yeah.
That's a
Second
good
favorite movie, The Jerk.
Steve Martin. All
Yeah.
I need is this TV remote, this paddle, and this stool. I love it. Yeah, I haven't seen that in forever. I'm gonna have to look that one up now. The Jerk. That is classic. Yes, that is classic Steve Martin.
He hates the cans.
Favorite cartoon character and why?
I always like Donald Duck.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
He's such a crab. It's funny. It's funny to me. But then at the same time, he's buying his girl presents, and she's
Was it
just
Daisy?
shopping.
Was it
yeah.
Daisy May? Was that her name or
Yeah,
Daisy something?
Daisy Duck.
Daisy Duck.
Daisy May.
Yeah.
I was thinking Daisy Duke. Okay. Favorite all-time genre of music?
That's a little difficult. I love pretty much everything. It depends on the morning. I'll listen to I can listen to death metal, I can listen to like hip hop,
Whatever
classical.
kind of gets you moving in the morning. whatever you
Exactly.
prefer.
I
Gotcha.
mix it up.
Are you a classical music fan?
I love it because I used to do ballet years ago, so
Really?
I'm very into that. Even
Okay.
Fantasies and Delusions, Billy Joel's album, it's
Okay.
completely his work of just classic music.
Really?
That's my favorite album of his.
There you go. If money were no object, What kind of car would you like to see Ray buy for you to park in the driveway?
Funny enough, I talk about this a lot to him. No, I love the G-Wagon, the Mercedes G-Wagon.
okay.
That's my car, yeah, that I'm trying to work on getting for myself.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's your favorite leisure thing to do in Las Vegas as a resident of Las Vegas?
Pools are fun.
Hanging out at swimming
Hanging at
pools,
the
or
pools,
pool
yeah.
parties.
Not even the crazy ones, but just like laying out and,
Just chilling.
chilling out.
What's
yeah,
your
working
fa-
on the tan.
What did you say last? Was it Tuesday night? No, or last week when I came in studio, we were in Danny's office. You told me scene.
Last week we went to go see La Rev.
Okay.
That was amazing.
Was it?
Okay.
Which
I'm an
one?
air sign, so it was they're flying up,
Yeah.
jumping into the water and
I
everything
saw
like that.
O a
The
couple
Dream,
months ago.
La Rev.
Did you see O?
I have not yet.
I saw that one in that
That's-
big
yeah.
water arena, and oh my god, that was crazy.
It's
Crazy.
How can you do that? You're going all these fights from up in the air, going into the water. But it was great because our seats, we had the cushiony seats and a TV in front of us, so we
Oh,
can
so you were able to watch
see
it?
what goes on underneath the tank.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Right.
O doesn't do that. You just watch them all go up like 40,000 stories up and just drop
And drop
straight down.
down.
I mean, my stomach was dropping just watching these folks.
My favorite thing that they do at O is with the curtain. How the curtain appears
Yeah.
at the beginning and the
Yeah.
end. That's just a cool effect.
Amazing.
It's really
Absolutely
neat, yeah.
amazing, those guys. What show haven't you seen that you want to see that you still haven't gotten to yet?
I know Renee said about she went to WoW. I'd like
Okay.
to see that one. Looks good. Even just I want to see J-Lo. It's not
J-Lo.
a show, but yeah.
When she
she's
comes
here.
to town?
She's in town.
Is she in town now?
Yeah.
I wonder if-
She's
well,
at the
She has a little
Planet
residency
Hollywood.
going?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I would totally rock
I mean,
out.
she's here in Vegas while she leaves Alex Rodriguez alone on the East Coast.
Well,
Uh-oh.
he's everywhere. But he's here too. He has his own gym. That
She has done wonders for Alex Rodriguez.
They are very good together. They're
You talk
the
about
exact
the
same
best
person.
PR fix in
Yes,
the world
they're perfect together.
that she did. All right, you're off the hot seat. That does it for
Right.
getting to know you with Miss Missy. Good stuff. I learned some stuff about you I didn't know. That's good. That's why I like doing that. All right, real quickly before we end this segment, 10 words and phrases that you wouldn't believe are more than 100 years old that people still say today. You ready?
Eyebrows on fleek.
I'm-
No?
No.
right.
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it's number 10. I'm going to go number 10 and come up. How's that?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, this one I have to take personally because it comes from my heritage. Number 10. Oy vey.
Oy vey.
Would you believe that? Makes the top
makes
10.
sense, yeah.
Okay. You might think this is a Yiddish expression, literally means oh, whoa, but didn't enter English until the 1950s. But in the New York Evening Journal, February 17, 1914, H. Hirschfeld wrote, I can't see a thing worse than a fog, oy vey.
I think
Okay.
every New Yorker says that,
Well,
regardless of nationality.
absolutely. I think you're right. Absolutely. How about number 9, light speed?
Okay. Light speed.
Came into our vocabulary February 25th, 1914. Believe it or not, measuring light speed, even in this speed, mad age, we can never hope to equal the speed of light, was said by somebody important back then. Big screen.
Big screen.
Yes. That actually was reported to have been stated on October 24th, 1914.
Okay. Wow.
And there wasn't big screens back then
No.
because their movie theaters could not be like they are today, right?
Did you think it was an oxymoron at that time?
Could be. Could have been. If it was created by the military, usually they come up with good oxymorons. Like, never mind. Anyway, number 7, Channel.
What's a channel? I've never heard that.
Although the Channel Tunnel linking England and France across the English
that's
Channel
the
was
channel.
not started until 1988 and was completed in 94, the concept was conceived as early as 1802.
Wow.
In the February 4th, 1914 issue of The Sketch, Kay Howard declared, another word that will be stolen from me is channel. This literally would be the pet name for the Channel Tunnel when we get it. And he was right in 1957. A writer for the New York Times Magazine claimed his newspaper coined the term. Number 6, atomic bomb. Entered our vocabulary in 1914. Advertorial is a mixture of an advertisement and editorial,
Sure.
as in an ad or promotional material disguised as an editorial or project report. So you'd think the term would be bandied about the offices of a publication, but blatantly emblazoned in print. There it is, though, as a headline in the Rotarian, May 14, 1914.
Okay.
We seen a trend here of 1914.
Yeah.
Antivirus.
Yeah.
We figure that to be pretty somewhat common because of computers
Sure.
over the last,
Right.
20, 30 years. But
We talk about vaccinations and stuff, right? Yeah.
nay, exactly. In 1914, scientists knew only that viruses were infectious agents that could pass through filters that trap bacteria. not that they typically consist of a nucleic acid molecule in a protein coat. So the bottom line is it was illness more than anything else. Number 3 may surprise you, time travel. Number 2, and I'm going to whiz through the last couple so we can get to our break, postmodernism.
Okay.
All right, that one's out. And all of these mostly came up in 1914. Some of
Yeah.
them must have been around 1914. So let's
Someone
put all
just
these.
sitting there
Exactly.
coming up with words.
And here's one that I think all three of us in this room are guilty of using this word. What's that doohickey sitting over there? Doohickey,
Doohickey,
is the number
okay.
one on this list. Yes. It cleverly tells us that this word is a blend of doodad and hickey,
Okay.
defining the latter as any small gadget or device, something a little consequence. The meanings pimple and love bite came later. An unnamed writer in the U.S. publication Our Navy, November 12, 1914, says we were compelled to christen articles beyond our ken with such names as doohickeys, gadgets, and gill guys. I have no idea what a gill guy
Don't
is,
know what
but I
that
guess
is.
it's a man who's named as Gill. I don't know. But with that, we're going to step aside for a bottom of the hour break. When we come back, Missy and I are going to talk about the growing sports scene in Las Vegas, including the new baseball park
How exciting.
that I drove by the other day, and they've got stanchions up already. I think they're moving a little faster than the Raiders Stadium, but they got to be ready next season. We'll be back with more right after this. Heart of Polynesia invites you to join the fun for their 10th annual Luau of the Fall on October 20th. The event will be held at the Magical Castle Banquet Hall located at 4339 Corporate Center Drive, Suite 100. There will be wonderful music, beautiful costumes, great traditional foods, and high-energy performances. Tickets are now available in advance by calling Tusi at 702-497-4398. That's 702-497-4398. Doors will open at 3 p.m. Tickets are going fast for the 10th annual Fall Luau hosted by Heart of Polynesia. Get your tickets today by calling Tusi at 702-497-4398. Mahalo.
Attention business owners. You will have wished you met her sooner when you realize you've been missing the #1 business solution to grow your business, the copywriter to know. Ivy Brooks wants to introduce you to the power that words have over your intended market. No matter the situation, writing is the key to delivering your message with accuracy and achieving the reaction you want. Ivy combines her copywriting skills with her vast knowledge of today's modern marketing successes and her business coaching. For more information, call Ivy today at 702-712-1712 or visit her website at thecopywritertoknow.com. Why not put your best words forward? Do you wake up every day with little aches and pains? Or worse yet, were you injured in a car accident? Were you injured just getting out of bed? If you said yes to any of the above, then you need to call Doctors Danielle Buda and Jody Altman from the Centennial Wellness Center. Located in the Northwest Centennial Hills area, Dr. Buda and Dr. Altman make sure that every treatment provided is tailored to your specific aches and pains. The entire staff is dedicated to making sure that the finest chiropractic care is given to each and every patient. Call 702-458-2225 to schedule your free consultation. Centennial Wellness Center, 702-458-2225.
Hey, welcome back. Bottom of hour number 2. Just about to get underway. I have not been ignoring everybody in the Facebook chat room during the live feed. I was over on a Word document to do Getting to Know You. So Jay's out there from Florida. Stephen, Michelle, my cousin Peter's watching from the East Coast as well. Dahlia, Teddy, Bella Capo, how are you, love? She's here in the upper Northwest as well. Good to see everybody. Peter, Papa Giorgio's out there. Barry's out there. Wendy, Radar, Sergio, Ken, Smith. We got everybody out there. Thank you all for watching and getting involved. All right. So I want to spend, I don't do a whole lot of sports talk on this show because I could spend hours talking about sports, as I know you can, because you and I, both Yankee fans and whatnot. But Vegas has grown quickly, rapidly, in a very short period of time as a sports hub.
Yes.
Everybody
it's
knows.
coming naturally, too.
Absolutely. I mean, listen, for the businesses that are coming here, there's no question there's a big advantage because of the tax situation here for businesses and corporate taxation. But think about what's gone on really in the last 12 to 18 months, okay? The Vegas Knights were formed. We now have the Raiders coming 2020, right? We have the Las Vegas Aces,
Right.
the WNBA team. We have the Las Vegas Light, I believe, is the soccer team, right?
Correct.
Who else is coming? What else am I missing?
And
We
the
have
51s.
51s, but I'm talking the major level. I mean,
Right.
not there's anything wrong with
Well,
AAA. I'm
That's
not,
AAA, but yeah.
They
we have the
announced
51s here.
they announced up to 6 expansion teams for baseball.
Really?
Like in the coming
Oh,
years.
expansion
Yeah, and
teams,
Vegas
okay.
was on the list
For Major League teams.
for Major League Baseball.
See,
yeah.
if they're only building what is roughly a 10,000 seat stadium for the 51s now,
right.
if we're planning on getting a Major League team, which has
Although
been on the
That
talk
would be separate.
No, yeah,
No, I
I
get
think
that.
they'd use Raiders Stadium.
for baseball, you think
I think
so?
they do
Combined-
that. Yeah, because
combined
it's
use?
going to be a dome stadium,
Well, that's true. That's
so
true.
it'll be climate controlled.
Okay, that makes
And
sense.
they do it. I mean, there's some. The A's actually do it
Right,
right now. They
right.
Yes, they share a
they share a
stadium.
stadium.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like the dirt in the middle of the
Well, that's
field.
No.
And,
you know that because there's no identity, there's no individual identity for the team that's using. Like, look at the Jets and Giants. How they I still
know.
call the Meadowlands, but
Right.
it's now what is the arena out there now? It's not Continental anymore, but what's the football stadium now?
No,
oh,
it used to be
MetLife.
MetLife.
It's now MetLife. Okay, everybody still calls it Giant Stadium. I don't care. And,
Well, I'm a Jet fan, so I hate it.
okay, say and my Ricky Cash, my former partner up in Elko, who we've had on the show, he also is a Jets fan.
Right.
But it's not identifiable to the Jets.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can paint it green and put all the green stuff and Jets emblems up, but it's still Giant Stadium.
They'll
Giant-
change the lights and
Yeah,
but
to me, I think teams need their own identity location as a home.
I agree.
You know?
I mean, if the Raiders are going to come here, they're finally getting their own spot, and then if the A's show up, just following right behind, it's sort
Right.
of like, well, all right, sharing your home again.
Right.
I do get that. You don't have that form of your own
Individual
stomping grounds.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing. First of all, the baseball move with the Major League team, I firmly believed over the years that baseball Major League team was going to be the first Major League Baseball team in Vegas because of the 51s. There was talk about the Oakland Athletics years and years and years ago, the Marlins not too long ago, the Mariners not too long ago. I really believed because you've got a lot of betting on football. That's why NBA was not here when what's his name, David Stern was the commissioner. He would not allow, because the Maloof brothers, who at the time owned the Palms, were also owners in the Kings, and
They
there
were
was
in
this all this.
cahoots.
Yeah, so that was a big concern why the NBA. Now, maybe somewhere down the line, the NBA is going to be here because now they've had All-Star games here, and they've sort of got it. We got the WNBA
Right.
here now. But to me-
There is definitely talks about
Yeah.
basketball coming here.
that's good. I mean, with all that goes on here, and it's really going to blow this city up even more so than it already has. I mean, the talk with the Raiders coming here and what that's going to do to real estate and people moving here because of the Raiders. We were talking about the 51s as of the end of this season for the 51s, which is Monday. Their affiliation with the Mets is over. We have not heard any official word. We've heard rumors of who it might be, and I don't want to get involved with the rumor mill, but their name that they're contemplating for the new team no longer be called the 51s. They're thinking the Aviators.
There's a few other ones too.
I understand, but the last I saw, correct me if I'm wrong, at the time that I saw this, the Aviators was like at the top
the
of the
top
list.
of the list.
But I don't know what other ones are out there. But I kind of see the parallel because of Howard Hughes and
The
their
Silver
property.
Kings was
Silver
another
Kings,
one.
another one. I don't.
Golden Knights, Silver Kings. That's where they were going with that. Which, listen, don't kill the messenger.
No, I know. I know. Because I'll tell you what, I wasn't a big fan of
I
Golden
didn't.
Knights because I think everybody felt that a name Vegas should have been in the name or some more of a connection than Golden Knights. But and the Golden Knights is catching on, I think.
Right.
So that's working out. Silver Kings, though, I don't know. I understand they want to get silver in there because we are the Silver State and all of that. But the Aviator, which is funny because my wife, who's an administrator in town, the school that she teaches at, their nickname is the Aviators. So it'd be kind of funny. And if they go with the Aviators as the winning name, do they have to do something with the school district to use that name because one of the schools has it?
Ooh,
That's interesting, right? So,
Well, I mean, but the Aces right now, they're in a lawsuit. There's a basketball team out here already that was called the Aces. So
I didn't
that's
know that.
exciting. Yeah.
Was it?
Yes.
What level of basketball did they play?
I believe they're a high school. It's a high school team.
Really? I didn't
yes.
know that. Oh. I
So
see.
there's definitely a big lawsuit with them going on.
My CrossFit coach just joined the chat room. So notice, just so happens, Reg, notice the hat I'm wearing, Reg, okay? I'm promoting, I'm wearing, I'm doing, I'm swagging. But anyway, so but it just surprises me how much. So we don't have an NBA team here yet, okay? And Major League Baseball. We have the other major sports pretty much covered in terms of major league level, not taking anything away from the 51s, soon to be unknowns. Has it surprised you, though, how quickly Vegas, in a really, really short period of time, couple of years, has really grown and is growing into a sports mecca location?
I think it was just the fact that someone had to open the door. Now that it's open, it's free range. I think people wanted to get sports in here for quite some time. I think that a lot of it had to do with gambling out here. Like we were saying before, that had a big part of it. But other than that, there's no reason why anybody, any community wouldn't want sporting events here, you know, or anywhere near themselves. Because, I mean, it just brings the hometown more money.
Right. It's a great revenue generator and jobs.
Exactly.
Jobs,
it's jobs, homes. I mean, everything's going to prosper. So, I mean, I don't see anyone who would kind of go against that.
Now, we have roughly, and I'm ballparking, 2.5 million people that now live in Las Vegas proper, more or less. Is that a number, though, that's sufficient to support all these major league teams? And I'm asking it just for conversation. Because, like, look at New York. You got all the teams that got 8 million people. California.
Yeah, but cities like Cleveland and cities like Milwaukee, they have less than we do. I'm pretty sure they do. Denver's, I believe, smaller than Vegas.
Even so, this is such a vacation spot. And, that or you go to a convention, people are going to come to check out our teams regardless. If they love baseball, guess what? You're going to want to see the 51s.
Right.
You're into hockey, you're going to stop in and come to see our Golden Knights. So I think it's such an easy place to actually go see a sporting event now, the way that we made it for anybody, regardless if you're a true fan or not.
The metro area of Cleveland is just 2 million, just over 2 million. So
they have the Browns, they have the Cavaliers,
they've got all the Indians. Yeah, they've got all the teams. Okay, they don't have hockey, but another argument to make is if you can build a hockey team in the desert and make this a hockey town, you can do anything.
Go to the Stanley Cup.
But again, though, let's take that comment that you just made, and it's well said. But the Tampa Bay Lightning did that first because who thought a hockey club would work in Florida?
Right.
And they also went to the Stanley Cup.
Just
and I think
you can make the town a hockey town. That's it. They did that as well. Yeah.
I think to say right now, this is a hockey town.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And here it is too. Regardless of where you are, if you put something there and you're bored one day, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go check this out. You get those people too.
Absolutely. They may add a game to their event as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So what I'm really scared about though with the whole Raiders is the hooligans and all of the negative stuff that they're with.
Their fan base.
Right, their fan base. Like even last week they already had, big brawls, and I really hope that stops coming here to Vegas. Hopefully it's going to be a different, I guess, fan base.
Mm-hmm. Well, there is speculation that many folks from the Oakland area who are true diehard Raiders fans are possibly looking to move here permanently to follow their Raiders.
That's crazy.
And that's great. Again, great for our economy, But I agree. And we're talking about fan bases, and we know all fan bases in all sports can be crazy. But we have to admit there are a couple of teams whose sports fandom can go over the edge.
Right.
And I agree with you. I am concerned about the safety and security because, look, I hope the day comes the Giants come out here to play the Raiders. I would go to that game.
Right.
But I would have to make sure. I would have to call Sam Peters to make sure my life insurance is all paid up just in case. Okay. Because you're right, that is a concern. Right. That is a big concern. I mean, if I'm going to go, I'm going to wear my Giants jerseys. I don't want it to get cut up, ripped, have mustard or ketchup poured all over it.
Right.
Respect me as a fan. And this goes back to what we were talking about weeks ago about Facebook. What bothers me about Facebook, people argue about opinions. Right. Just because I may think differently than you, people are fighting. Well, you know what? I have allegiances to teams just because they don't line up with yours. Why disrespect me? So I agree with you. I have a concern about that as well. So, all right. We've taken it to our last break of the show. That can only mean one thing, Dan.
We're going to get to know you.
I'm in the hot seat.
Yeah.
Take us to break.
All right. We'll be right back. It's Aaron's Hour, KSHB 1400 AM. We'll be right back.
Heart of Polynesia, founded in 2008, keeps the Polynesian culture alive amongst the community by introducing those traditions to all ages and backgrounds. Heart of Polynesia strives to be a full-service cultural center in Las Vegas. They host and perform luau's, cultural events, birthday parties, wedding parties, and many other private and public events. For more information, visit them on the web at www.heartofpolynesia.com or call Tusi at 702-497-4398. For a taste of Polynesian culture, call Heart of Polynesia at 702-497-4398. Mahalo.
How many times have you looked back at your staff and wished there was a better way to know how well they'll perform at their position? Over time, how much money have you wasted on the wrong hire? Guess what? There's a better way. Upside Business Solutions gives you the tools to understand how your staff will reach peak performance. Other personality assessments, such as DISC, Myers-Briggs, and StrengthsFinder, does not tell you how someone will perform. Upside Business Solutions uses the Colby assessment to identify the natural way an individual will take action. With this assessment, the candidate will have the natural ability to meet the job expectations you establish to find the best hire. Contact Vicki at 702-506-2960 to schedule a consultation. Mention Aaron's Hour and receive 15% off a Colby A assessment. When you're ready to uncover the mystery of human performance, call Vicki at 702-506-2960 to help bring out the best in your people.
Getting to know you, getting to know.
All right, welcome back to
all
Aaron's
about
Hour.
you.
Bit of a different mix-up here. We're gonna put Aaron in the hot seat.
Oh,
here.
no.
Before we do that, I want to remind you guys that the Heart of Polynesia 10th annual luau of the fall. It's a dinner and Polynesian show. It's going to be happening October 20th of this year at the McBanquet Hall at 4339 Corporate Center Drive, suite number 100. The doors open at 3 p.m. Tickets are $40 in advance, $45 at the door, and it does include dinner and your Polynesian show.
That's right. I'll be there.
Yeah, Aaron's going to be there as well. For questions, you can call Tusi at 702-497-4398. Again, that's the 10th annual luau of the fall, the dinner and Polynesian show. And that's going to be on October 20th.
Yes.
All right, Aaron, you are in the hot seat, sir. We're going to get to know you now.
Yes. All right.
We haven't done this before. I'm excited
No.
to find out some more information about you,
Uh-oh.
a little more about your life. All right, Aaron, question number one of getting to know you, your favorite song. Favorite song when you hear it, you stop what you're doing, you got to listen.
If I Were a Rich Man from the
Oh,
movie
Fiddler on the Roof.
Fiddler on the Roof. I actually
Okay.
did that karaoke at my daughter's bar mitzvah years ago.
Oh, okay.
We had a karaoke guy there for the friends
Yeah.
and kids. So Ricky Cash and I have it on video. Ricky
Yeah.
Cash and I did that karaoke, and the funniest part of that whole thing, Ricky was bombed off of his butt.
Was he?
He was so funny in that video. But yeah, If I Were a Rich Man,
Okay.
that's my number one go-to
Love
song.
that one. All right. Favorite actor. Favorite actor of all time.
Yeah. For comedy, an all-time classic to me is Jerry Lewis.
Yeah.
For comedy, and anytime any of his movies, either solo or with Dean Martin, I'll stop and drop everything.
For Jerry
for
Lewis.
Jerry, absolutely. And I know he got a bad knock. He's loved in France, but he got knocked around here for his views on certain things. He made headlines a couple of years ago with
He was
things
a
he said
little
about.
grumpy when he was older. Sure.
Listen, the guy with what he's gone through and everything, I guess he's entitled. But
Sure.
Jerry Lewis for sure would probably be the number one guy for me that makes
All
me
right.
stop and drop.
Okay. And your favorite actress? Let's talk about female side of acting.
Yeah, females. It's funny. Like everybody else who I ask these questions to, the male actor is always easier than the female actor. So let me see real quickly. Who I really like to watch in movies is. God, I could see her, and now I'm blanking on her name. She was in the movie. I think it was Network with Keanu Reeves. Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
I
yeah.
love Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock's
She was great in
She's
the.
America's sweetheart.
Yeah, she was great in the Miss Congeniality movies.
She's
Was
always
funny
solid.
and
Demolition Man.
Blindside.
The Blind Side. Yeah.
I mean, she is a great range actress
Yeah.
that can go from comedy to serious, and of course, she's in that new movie, which was the remake of like the Ocean's 11 kind
yeah,
of movie.
Ocean's 8 with
Ocean's
the
8.
whole female.
Did you
cast.
see that?
I did not.
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't, and I'll wait till it comes on my in-demand service.
All right, now your favorite movie of all time. Absolute favorite movie.
I have to say, it's 1 and 1A kind of, but Fiddler on the Roof
Okay.
and League of Their Own.
Oh, League of Their Own.
A
That's
League of
great.
Their Own.
I
That's a
still
good
cry
one.
at the end when the sisters meet up in the
Yeah,
Hall of Fame.
that's a really good movie.
Have you been to the Hall of Fame before?
Yes, I have pictures of it on
Do
my
ya?
phone. I'll show you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been there twice.
All right.
Great experience.
League of Their Own.
And I
Now,
cry in front of
Well-
Thurman Munson's memorial.
Yeah, I've cried at
Yeah.
Cooperstown. You have to cry.
Crazy. The history there.
Aaron, favorite cartoon character and why?
See, everybody knows I'm a huge Batman fan, but I didn't watch Batman cartoons. I was into Adam West and the TV series.
Sure.
So the cartoons that I really, really liked, generally the Looney Tunes group, Saturday mornings. That's what you did as a kid.
Right.
Saturday mornings, you woke up, you had Bugs Bunny, you had Yosemite Sam, you had all those guys. But my favorite character, I have to say, was Underdog.
Underdog. Okay, why is that?
Small guy, but he was as mighty as they come, could take care of business.
Yeah.
And he was funny. I mean, sweet, pure Polly Bread, or whatever her name was the girlfriend, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he was just normal guy by night, but Underdog was always there.
All right,
He had a cape too. That was pretty cool.
did.
Yeah,
Cape,
anyone
right?
with a cape.
Anybody with a
Awesome.
cape.
Aaron, your favorite genre of music?
Oh, like Missy, I'm an '80s guy. Give me
80s.
anybody from ABBA to ZZ Top during that
Okay.
time. You know, how can you not like
Great music
Billy
from the
Joel?
80s,
But yeah,
yeah.
I'm an '80s guy. I'm an '80s guy.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, Aaron, if money were no object and you could have any car in your driveway, regardless of cost, what would that dream car be?
This will really upset my daughter Radar.
Okay.
And I know they're out of production, so it may actually be tough. The Chevy SSRs that were out, the two-seater with
Oh, yeah, those
the,
are
the
cool.
mini truck.
Yeah, those
right?
are cool.
I loved that truck.
Yeah.
I loved it. They're not in production anymore, so they're hard to find.
Yeah.
But I'm not big into. I'm not a big sports car kind of guy,
Yeah.
like the Porsches and all that. I mean, in this town, why would you need a car that goes 220 miles an hour?
Right.
You're lucky if you go 22 miles an hour from traffic light
So
to
you
traffic
want
light.
the horse and buggy.
So I'm going to get that Amish guy's number in Cologne, Michigan. But, you know, it's funny. I want to, ultimately, though, if I can't get the SSR, I want a black car. Could be a Trans Am, Corvette, whatever, that looks like the Batmobile.
Sure, like a Batmobile.
Pure black.
Yeah.
I would get the red pinstripes. I have the red Batman sticky decals.
Yeah.
I bought them on eBay probably like 20 years ago that I would put on the car in the doors.
Nice.
Would you get it matte?
Matted
Like
or
matte
finish?
black.
That would be a toss-up.
I'd go matte
See,
black.
matte.
Matte, yeah.
Exactly.
That
I
looks-
love the way that looks. Some people don't like it. They say it looks like it's an unfinished
It
job,
does. It
but
does.
I love it.
But that's why I like the classic Batman car of Adam West.
Yeah.
You know, that was an old, I want to say Cadillac, but I don't think it was.
Have you been to see it at State Line?
I have.
Yeah.
I have seen it up close and personal, and let me tell you, I was just re-energize and let the success of the day kind of soak in is what I actually like to do.
Okay, excellent answer. And
Don't
then
tell my
last,
wife that. She thinks I'm doing the to-do list.
last question, then we'll get you off this hot seat here. Your favorite Las Vegas thing to do?
As a resident, I will say avoid the strip at all costs.
Sure.
No, I'm only kidding. No, you know, shows is good. I like shows, but this is a common one that we've had other guests say, and I like to people watch.
Yeah.
My wife and I, we've gone
That's
down
fun.
to the strip, or we go to the mall around town or whatever, and we just sit there and we look like we're having a conversation, but we're really going, did you see that one go by? Did you see that one go by? Look at
fun
this
to
person.
do.
And it's, yeah, I mean, ever since I sold timeshare, the people connection with me has just gone off the charts, and I'm intrigued by people more now than I ever have been. And so I have to say, just people watch other
Right.
people enjoying our city. It's crazy.
That's a fun sport
It's
on its own.
sport.
It should be an Olympic event, don't you think?
Yeah. Well, you can also play the game Your Team. You ever play that game?
No.
So it's a hypothetical thing, though. So you put someone on your team. So you find the craziest person and you throw it on the other person's side. You're like, oh, your team. And then you just collect a bunch of characters like Halloweeners for the other person.
Interesting.
And in this town, it's so much fun.
That is very interesting. I kind of dig that. I'll have to
Yeah.
try that next time we go out. That's really, what did you call it? What is it called?
Your team.
Your team, my
Mm-hmm.
team. We all play for Wing Team. All right, how much time do we have?
We
Good
have
job,
about
Danny.
3.5 minutes.
All right,
Thanks.
good job hosting, getting to know you. It is. You know what? It is a relief when you're over that. So I know how all my guests feel when I do that to them. Next time when we come back, by the way, there's no show of Aaron's Hour next Monday. It is Labor Day. I will still be back east, so there will be no Aaron's Hour. But in 2 weeks from today, we will be back. I do have guests lined up.
Nice.
And our guest for that day are Michelle Ciancimino. She's a representative of doTERRA Oils.
Okay.
Anything and everything you want to know about doTERRA Oils, she will be here. I am actually a customer now of doTERRA Oils because I'm changing my lifestyle.
Nice.
And Michelle is working with me on that. So she will be here on Monday. And in my second hour, Ashley Jordan. She owns her own business called My Education Connection. Great guest for those who have kids that are getting ready and thinking about college. What she does, she meets with the students and family. She meets with the students and go ahead, go. You're getting the hook sign. So go ahead and thank you for coming in. Don't get in trouble. Missy has to leave, take care of some stuff.
Bye, Missy.
Save the world.
Save
Save the world.
Save
right
the
now.
world. See that in this sweet polypure bread of our own right here. Thank you for sitting in. Appreciate you. Go have some fun with water. But anyway, so Ashley meets with families and seniors who are getting ready to college.
Yeah.
And helps match the right college to the student and makes it easier. So Ashley will be on the 10th as well. So we have a busy September 10th. Listen, I want to wish everybody a safe, happy Labor Day. You're coming to Vegas. There's a lot to do. Please be careful and enjoy your time here and take in all. What are you doing for Labor Day? You do anything special?
We haven't made any plans. We've been going out of town. I went out of town the last 2 weekends.
Right.
So we'll probably just hang out.
Just hang out at home?
Just hang out, yeah.
That's all right.
We'll find something to
like
do.
the barbecue or something.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
you know, barbecuing on Labor Day is pretty
Sure.
standard stuff as well. But whatever you do, please have fun. I will be back east with family, and hopefully the weather won't be too bad. I am hopefully going to go see Ground Zero and
Yeah.
all of that. Maybe hit the Jersey Shore for old time's sake if
wow.
it doesn't rain, and then just enjoy my time with family. My daughter, Alyssa, who is with the shows, she's traveling. She will not be joining us. She's in China. But Radar will be joining us, and I'll be with the family. So I will see you all on the 10th. We'll be back with Aaron's Hour with our next edition. Enjoy Labor Day from all of us here. Take care, everybody.
All summer long we sang a song and strolled the golden sand.